Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? Welcome now, Stock Trades. This is going to be a very important video. This video is going to truly open your eyes and show you the inequalities of the stock market, right? While everyone was panicking yesterday in our stock terminal, I was supplying data and literally showing that this was just a complete facade of a panic sell. What you saw yesterday was a complete lie, okay? And I'm going to show you, all right? So how you doing, Patrick? What's going on, Vincent? So I'm going to go ahead and show you a series of tabs that I put in a specific order. And by the time you watch this video, you're going to have an understanding, okay? Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of there's a lot of YouTubers out there that proclaim manipulation, but they don't have data, right? They don't have they don't attack it through first principles. I'm going to show you this, okay? Right? So, okay, let's go ahead and show you. All right, so first things first, yesterday at 2:45, I said the surge in volatility looks like an overreaction, especially in the bond volatility move index. I'll explain what that means, which is trending lower. This positive divergence suggests that the market isn't topping out and reinforces the buy the dip opportunity. Don't be dumb money. Smart money is buying this dip, okay? And if you look at CLOV today, it went ahead and dipped to $3 to $2.99, and then now we're up 7.36%, which people love 7% in a day, right? So it's literally a buy the dip opportunity, okay? So let me explain. I posted this at 3:31. I said, just one more thing. Please look at these two graphs. This tells me that this is an overreaction. This is what I was saying earlier in the research edge when I do my research analysis, right? This is a divergence. Therefore, I think equity volatility may be temporary. The goal of the platform is to show you what Wall Street is looking at. So let me explain to you. Yesterday, the VIX went up 74.04%. This is pretty bearish, right? How you doing, B-Rad Curly? Please restart the video, B-Rad. Whoever gets into this video, start it from the beginning. I know you won't be in the, but this is a very important video, okay? Incredibly important, okay? So here's the VIX, okay? The VIX was spiked. What is the VIX? If I was to ask you, looks like if you were to ask yourself, what is a share? What is the VIX? The simple answer is it measures the fear, the volatility in the stock market, okay? But then if you look at the Merrill Lynch option volatility estimate, we call this the move index in Wall Street, it was going down the same day the VIX was going up. This tells me that Wall Street is thinking one thing. Now, first, you have to ask yourself, what is the move index? The move index measures the volatility of the bond market. The bond market is larger than the stock market, okay? What that tells me is that the bond market is saying, I'm not worried. I'm not scared. If I see both the VIX and the move go up, then my today's video will be completely different, okay? So let's continue. Let's analyze what the hell happened, okay? So let's go ahead. And let's say, so the VIX jumped 74% plus whatever. Here's why. The market panic, right? So markets took a steep dive December 18th for the Federal Reserve, after the Federal Reserve meeting, with major indices like the S&P 500, Russell 2000 dropping between 3% to 5%. This reaction was followed by a revised projection for 2025, which showed fewer expected rate cuts than previously anticipated. Let me tell you something. This is completely bullcrap, okay? Because Wall Street knew that we were going to get fewer rate cuts. I was telling you for the past 2 weeks, I'm expecting fewer rate cuts in 2025 because of the CME Fed Watch tool and WIRP, which is on the Bloomberg terminal, which unfortunately retail people don't have access to. Luckily, we have access to it, right? But here's the problem. It costs you $2,000 a month to get that data, which is unheard of for retail investors. This is a crime, right? A crime, right? That they can't participate on Wall Street because they don't have the sufficient data. Wall Street knew that we're going to get 2 rate cuts. We knew. So I'm going to speed forward and I'm going to explain to you how I wasn't scared, okay? We're going to go ahead and read all of this. But first, let me show you the data, okay? we went ahead and did a back test engine model. Now, what is a back test engine model? I pretty much have all of the history of Wall Street in the palm of my hand. I make assumptions. I say, they're not assumptions, they're reality. I say, I want to look at the VIX higher than 60%. If I look at the VIX that's higher than 60%, I want to know where in the time point in history has the VIX been up more than 60%. And I want to know what happened the day after, 5 days after, a month after, and 3 months after. I want to know if I'm going to lose money. Am I screwed? Is this bull market over? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. So we went ahead and we ran the backtest model. And we found these 4 dates. 2007, the VIX is up 64%. 2018, VIX was up 116%. 2021, up 62%. 2024, up 65%. Now, retail investors are going to be like, oh my God, 2007, oh, we're going to die. No, that's a different problem. I'm looking at one variable. Don't mix two variables with the mortgage-backed securities. Retail investors are terrible scientists, okay? Listen, so let's isolate one variable at a time. 1 day after, the market was up. 5 days after, the market was up. 1 month after, the market was up for 2007. If you conglomerate all this data, it took approximately 0 to 6 days for the market to bottom as the VIX went up over 60%. I'm going to repeat that again. It took 0 to 6 days for the market to bottom after a VIX rises more than 60%. So this is a nothing burger. This is a nothing burger, which means that in the next 6 days, by next week, Tuesday, I expect to have an uptrend. Okay? Now, based off of kind of what we're seeing here, we got 0.6, 1.7, 1%, 1% on the first day. I'm curious. I didn't look at this. Let's see what SPX is up today. Okay. SPX. I said SPZ. Okay. It is up 0.4% today. Okay. 0.4 so far. And let's go ahead and take a look. So it's falling in line between this one here, right? 0.6. But you can see it went all the way high. There it is. Yeah. So 0.4, right? So that's good, right? The market is green. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the QQQ. 0.05. Let's take a look at IWM. Okay. It's down. Okay. Again, all facade, right? So if the market is going to continue going down, the bottoming process is probably going to be max 6 days. So I'm not scared. And you can go ahead and look at all this here, right? So conclusion, the historical data indicates that after a sharp VIX spike, the S&P tends to recover rapidly within most gains realized within the first 3 months, right? So I think that's what's going on. This, and retail. So what does it tell me? For the past many months, or just a couple weeks, smart money hasn't been buying. Okay, dumb money has been buying. After yesterday, look what happened to dumb money. Dumb money is red. Okay, remember, how do you get this? Your brokers sell your information. Your brokers sell your information on what you do. We get access to that, right? Welcome to Wall Street, right? Dumb money was selling yesterday. Smart money was buying. Okay, a lot. This was saying, how did Wall Street know? Regarding we were expecting less than 2 rate cuts because they have the resources. They have I showed them the WIRP, the World Interest Probability Analysis that is proprietary to Bloomberg, right? That's why I can't screenshot and send it to you guys because that's proprietary. That's a breach of license. I can't do that, right? That's what WIRP is, right? So they go in and they knew that there's only going to be less than 2 rate cuts, but the media acted like, oh, this is something different. Oh, come on. Oh, please. Right. But retail bought it up. Right. So, and that's what happened. They sold. So if you sold, then you do not belong in the stock market. You should not be in the stock market. Right. Again, not financial advice, but if you panic sell like this, you should just go work your 9 to 5, go do your thing, go work, and go row the boat. Okay, because you'll have a hard time owning the boat. Okay. Now, for individuals that would want, let me just add one more thing. So what they do is they short the market and they bring the market down, and it's almost like creating a snowball. They package a snowball and they bring the snowball down, and the snowball starts to increase to all of a sudden now the market's actually falling down. This is a real snowball. So then retail investors sell, but who are they selling to? Institutional investors. So if you were to look at the data, which we humbly have, and if you were to, let's say, look at Clover and open up CLOV for a sec and look at the short volume for CLOV really quickly, you could see that there was a huge spike on December 18 with the FOMC speaking here. Look at that spike, right? And if you think, oh, that's just Clover, no, you're wrong. Go ahead and take a look at your beloved Tesla. Look at Tesla. Again, all part of the stock terminal. And we literally, okay, so you can see there's a spike on December 18, okay? So here's the thing, okay? What we are trying to do is we're trying to create the biggest finger on, we are trying to create the biggest movement against Wall Street. That's literally what we're trying to do, to a point where it's so laughable that someone like myself, right? Al is the only homeless man I listen to, right? Someone who came from nothing goes in and says, I don't have a lot of resources. How can I create something to democratize financial literacy? I found Discord and I said, oh my God, they support third-party apps. Let me take this and let me integrate my data from Wall Street, our data centers, directly to this platform and then democratize. And that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Obviously, I have things that I have access to that are singular license based, but I am able to take that, break it down to something new, which is what Wall Street's looking at, and then present it to you all, right? Because that's not a breach of license. I'm not taking screenshots, right? I'm internalizing it, creating a thesis because I'm a scientist, right? And giving it to you, right? And again, this is an educational platform. I'm just trying to show you how these people make money, okay? So you think the normal Robinhood user that goes on their phone, you really think a Robinhood user knows this? You really think with their little green up and down sticks, oh my God, oh God, it's a losing battle, right? J. Cole said it. A man can dream, can he? No disrespect, because of change, I haven't seen any. He was stifled by the system because he was sad that he couldn't bring any. That's what I get for thinking this world is fair. They let a brother steer a ship and never tell him that the ship was sinking. They tell you, oh, we're going to democratize Robinhood for you. We're going to make it easy for you. And we're going to let you be part of Wall Street, right? But they never tell you that the boat that you have has a hole in it, right? And you're destined to lose your money, right? So anywho, that's exactly what we've been basically doing on the stock terminal. For folks that are interested, that want to get access to this data, right? To this really good data, we have our New Year special. And you can see I've showed you the data. You've seen it in your own eyes, right? And you guys know the reputation in which we have. We focus on quality, right? I don't care about the quality of the video. I'm giving you data. I'm giving you my presentation, okay? So take advantage. Coupon code New Year singular, one word, $700 off. Link down below at alstocktrades.com. Lifetime access, one-time payment to access all of our research, all of our data for honestly my lifetime, right? And I'm young, right? I got more than 30 years ahead of me, right? And it's going to be, I think, after my lifetime too. That's my goal, right? So take advantage of that. Okay, so what was I going to say? So that we did a lot. So I recommend watching this video again. There's a lot of information here, okay? I was going to show you these other research things, but yeah, it's you got the point. There's no need to do it, right? So okay, let me go ahead and go over the questions real quick, okay? Big boys are buying. Absolutely. I mean, you saw it. Dumb money was selling, smart money was buying. I mean, it's like a duh. Right now, interestingly, I'm actually curious to see how's Humana doing. Woo! Look at that, down 50%, guys. Look at that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Keep going down. That's what I'm. Sorry, Ken. Did you sell Human or you still have it? Man, you chose the wrong one. You tried to bet. This guy tried to hedge. He hedged with the wrong stock. Poor guy. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I love you. This is nothing. Powell just reduced the amount of interest rates because he is unsure how Trump's policy. Well, that's what I'm saying. We knew that. When I say we knew, Wall Street knew that, but they didn't tell you, right? But in the stock terminal, we were saying it. We were saying it, okay? Even on the YouTube too, right? Either load the boat or sit and chill. Exactly, pretty much, right? Wall Street always ahead of the retail. It's sad. I mean, you see the data that we have. It's a lot. Like by the time I finish medical school, I have 5 degrees. I'll be having 5 degrees. And it took me so much education to be able to crack this system. But here's the beautiful part. People that join our platform don't have to have 5 degrees, right? You could be we have plumbers on our platform. No offense. I'm not saying that, we have like hardworking freaking Americans on our platform that are able to do this. And that's my goal, right? If you're an electrician, if you're a plumber, if you're a hardworking American, or just, anybody outside of the world, this platform is for you. I'm trying to show you what these people are not trying to show you. These politicians that have been literally trading on the backs of the American people, making money while everyone's rowing the boat for their piece of the American dream, all to come to a retirement plan that literally doesn't offer them anything. Okay? So this is what we're trying to do here, okay? And we got a lot of smart people. I've had professors from very top institutions, from Yale all the way to Harvard, email me and say, I like what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. I've had accounting professors from other institutions, I don't want to say, saying this is what you're doing is great. What we're doing and what we're teaching is what they are doing on Wall Street, right? And you know what? People that are sitting on the sidelines that don't want to join our movement, that's fine. Watch our performance. Watch what we just watch my life in the next 10 years. Watch that, right? Because when you put God first, and everything you do, you will accomplish things that you will never thought was possible. All right, Christmas rally happens after Christmas. People always think it happens all December. No, of course, yeah. And also it can happen in January too, right? So be careful with that. I've been buying Clover for 4 years and have never sold a single share, but that's to say that my anxiety doesn't jump when the price tanks. I'm only human. Exactly. I'm not saying you're faulted. I mean, I get upset too. I mean, come on, right? I get that. I get it. Right? You know why you get upset though? Listen, if you get upset and don't understand why you're upset, then I blame you, right? But if you get upset but understand why you're upset, then it's okay. Let me show you why, okay? How do I Google this? I think it's in the mastering course. I have to see. Okay. All right, hold on. We feel losses more than wins. There was a study by, I think this won the Nobel Prize, so we should find it easily. There it is, okay? I think it was a Nobel Prize. Okay, so this is why you feel sad, okay? Because you have to understand why. If you understand why, then you become a master of your mind. You become a master of mind, you change. Okay, so if I go ahead and I make $100, I will get this much happiness. But if I lose $100, I will lose this much happiness. Okay, now tell me, which line is bigger? Is it this line here or that line here? This line is actually bigger than this line, which means that psychologically, we believe I don't know why. I mean, I do this all the time, and I always have to remember this. I'm like, Albert, you're being human. Don't be human. Be a robot, right? So it's okay. Be human is good, but I'm just saying, like, with this, we have to be a robot. Sometimes when I lose money, I'm like, man, I feel like, I was such an idiot, blah, 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 right? But the reason why is because our brain perceives this as a higher loss. Do you know why this is? Because listen, guys, back in the day when we were cavemen, we had to preserve what we have. If we didn't think like this, then we will be willy-nilly losing things. We had to preserve. That's how humanity works. But when it comes to the market, you cannot, they will use this against you guys. They will use this against you. Don't let them use that, okay? Do not do that, okay? Okay, but so it's okay to be sad. Just know why. You know why? It's like understanding the mechanics of a robot. You understand how the robot thinks, then you won't be phased. You understand the system, okay? You understand the system. All right, so I bought in after hours when Clove was $2.98. Franklin, if you were here, I would give you a kiss. Okay, I would go, I kiss my mic for you. All right. And I'm not saying this is financial advice. I'm just saying this is the mentality, right? Okay. So, okay. Amen. Love it. I sold out to him a long time ago. Thank God, dude. Thank God. Holy shit. Right. So, who knows? I mean, again, I don't know the future, right? No one knows the future, right? So yeah. So I got all worked up, but I've been wanting to talk to you. I wanted to talk to you guys yesterday, right? But my portfolio was so hot. I was so hot that you know what I had to do? Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you. One moment. I'm sending it to my computer. I'm sending it. Okay, I just sent it. I was so hot, guys. I was so hot that I had to cool down. My portfolio was burning me. Like I felt fire all around me because the whole building was falling. Retail, oh my God, we're just like, I was going to sell everything yesterday, right? Right. So you know what I did? If it sends. So what I did. I had to go freeze myself. Huh? Oh, let me see. See here. I had to go freeze myself. So I went ahead and I put myself in the freezer. Okay. So let me see if I can show you. Uh-oh. Wrong one. Wrong button. This one. But I can show you the freezing. Yeah, we were doing a lot of talking yesterday. That's nice. I love reading your guys' messages. Oh yeah, we have fundamental analysis with birds. Every time we see birds, the stock goes up. Let's see here. See, I love the community we built. It's so beautiful. What's that? Okay. I gotta find it. Yeah, that's back here. I think it's back here. Oh yeah. So here's the cryo. So yeah, I had to freeze myself. So I went into this freezing chamber and I went ahead and froze myself and I thought about the stock market, right? And I thought about what matters to me, right? And then I walked out focused, right? No, for real, guys. I honestly think cold therapy is actually really good. I've been burning around 700 calories a day. I'm focusing on my health, working out right now, doing a lot. And I got about 6 months to do this, and then I'm gonna have to integrate it on a half reduction basis when I start residency. Fingers crossed, right? So I'm trying to focus on my health. But yeah, I've been doing it was like literally I was so cold in there, guys. So it was so crazy. But I love it. It's nice. I was thinking doing a live, but I can't focus. So what am I gonna do? I'm like, hello guys, welcome to All Stock Trades. Yeah. No, exactly. So with God, everything is possible. 100%. Right. So I hope that with this video, it shows you the data-driven approach that we take. And for folks, Al is going to have his brain frozen when he passes. Oh God, right? And then you guys can hook it up to a machine, right? Maybe it might be called Brain Machine. Right? Right. No, but I listen, guys, I care about you guys a lot. When I see these little shenanigans Wall Street plays, beautiful part is we have the data to show you now. And like 10, 15 years ago, it would be hard. There was no microphone, there was no fast internet to do a live. It was just hard to show you in real time. You know what I mean? So we have it now. If you watch this video, your intelligent points in the market, your experience level has gone up by a lot, I think, because I wish someone showed me this. This is like gold, right? In my opinion, right? This is really all telling. I mean, now you guys know what VIX is, you know what the MOVE index is, right? These are things that they don't teach you in MBA school because they don't even know it, right? I mean, to all people in the MBA, have they even talked about the MOVE index? Maybe VIX, but not the MOVE for sure, right? No, right? This is stuff that is chief equity analysts from Chase, from Woodbush and all these other places. They have. This is not a thing that they teach, which is sucks, but we have it here, right? So whatever. Again, folks that are interested in wanting to become a multimillionaire, yeah, this is the platform. I promise you, this is the platform, right? I can't promise you will be a millionaire, but based off of the millionaires that we have and how they became millionaires in our platform, it's a pretty big chunk of our people in our platform are becoming multimillionaires. So it's a pretty good deal, right? Basically, what just happened with the dip in the market is criminal. B-Rob, that's what I'm trying to. That's how I feel. Now let me explain. Okay. Let me explain. Okay. I go to the government and I tell them this. They're gonna look at me. They're gonna be like, blah 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 blah. Right? They're not gonna do anything because they're bought out by Wall Street. They're bought out by Wall Street. And you think these people that are elected, you think they know this stuff? So again, you can't change the system, right? Trust me, B-Rob, right? We can't change the system. But what I can do, and this is why I created the platform, is I can help people join the system. That's fine. If you can't beat them, join them. Bill Ackman, I'm right there with you. We'll join you. Okay, that's fine, right? Ray Dalio, I'm there. Okay, we're there. It's fine. We're gonna come visit you, right? We can't change the system, but you know what I can do? I can make sure each and every one of you that are watching this beautiful video and all the community members in our lifetime access, I can promise you that I'll do whatever it is in my power, any free time that I have available. I will make sure I will show you whatever information that I have, right? Because if I win, I want everyone around me to win, right? And that's the beauty of our platform. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you guys. I'm gonna go. Oh, so much. I got to do research. I got to work out. There's a lot of things I got to do, guys. Oh, man. So I got to go do those things. And yeah, so have fun with the market. What are we at right now? We're at CLOV at 320. So 20 cents up. So what is that? Like a couple pennies up? I mean, 20 cents. I mean, a couple percentage points up. About 7%. It's not bad. Oh, now it just dropped to 18. Oh, they're watching us. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Peace out. Love you guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Okay. See ya.